directed at any single target. It was just a general state of being, longing, dissatisfaction. It felt like frustrating attempts at getting warm on a cold night, icy hands reaching toward flames that continuously moved out of reach at the last second. It was an uncomfortable, restless aura, and I had to try hard not to make a face. I met Steph's eyes coming back into the present moment and letting Cole's energy slither back to him and away from my perception. She lifted her eyebrows slowly as she discerned my judgment. Then she gave me a small nod, as if to say, "I knew it." Áine scrunched her face at us, sending me a sharp glare from behind Cole. "Hey, nice to meet you," I said quickly, extending a hand to him. "You want a drink?" Oh, was I kidding? Of course he did. He didn't seem to notice the wordless conversation that had just taken place. "Yeah, for sure. But could I use your bathroom first?" he asked.
"Of course,"
Áine said, her excitement slightly deflated.
"It's just down the hallway."
She gestured to her right. As soon as he shut the door behind him, she turned to me and crossed her arms.
"I told you I don't want you to do that anymore."
"I'm sorry," I said. "Sometimes I can't help it." Okay, maybe I could have helped it. Steph cast a glance down the hall before leaning in. "We're just trying to protect you. Why would you want to be with someone with bad vibes, dude? Not just regular bad vibes either, but like psychically, cosmically bad vibes." Áine sighed dramatically but looked back at me in spite of herself.
"How bad?"
she asked. Before I could open my mouth, Steph gestured to the front door. "Be right back." "Well, I don't think he's a serial killer or anything," I started, "but possibly some kind of addict? And certifiably horny." Áine rolled her eyes.
"Right, well, that's more than half the people in this city."
She stared me down. "Fine, I'm sorry, I'll stop. Just be careful." It wasn't going to end well, but free will and all that, right? Multiple voices echoed from the hallway as Steph opened the door. At the same time, Cole came back into the kitchen, sniffing loudly. He helped himself to a tequila shot and tilted his head back to take it in one decisive gulp. Nick's voice rang out. "Hey, witch bitch." He sauntered over to me. "Stop calling me that," I hissed at a clearly tipsy Nick before pulling him in for a hug. Leave it to him to pregame the pregame. "How are you?" "Fantastic, darling." He glanced behind him at Steph's work pals. "Oh my God, who are they?" He fanned his face. On cue, Steph introduced them as David and Reagan, who, to be fair, did look like fitness models. Cole was not amused by Nick's antics as he drooled at the two men, and his unwavering judgmental gaze was really starting to get on my nerves. We all gathered in the kitchen, talking and waiting to head out to the club a block over. "Is no one going to say anything about how nice this place is? How in the world are you guys affording this?" Cole gawked, looping his arm around Rena's waist. "I know that a fashion magazine intern, a social media manager, and whatever the hell it is that you do," he continued, lazily pointing to me, "do not make enough for this." He laughed, looking for support from Steph's friends, who politely smiled and averted their gaze. Steph and Áine fell silent and looked over at me. I cleared my throat and opened my mouth before being cut off by Cole. "Oh," he said. "Trust fund baby, then." He stared me down with a crooked grin. Áine crossed her arms and shot him a look. My cheeks felt hot. A vision of my mother's faces overwhelmed my vision, smiling down and warning me. "Never take off your special bracelet, Áine. It will protect you and keep you hidden." I twirled the silver band around my wrist. "My parents passed away and left me some money," I said simply.